Healthy snacks meals in the building.
I wasn't even thinking about me being on the show. I wanted to produce something for them.
Cool celebrity. Like if I went to the mall and stuff, people like, oh,
The thing was, I didn't even know that anybody ever thought I was ugly.
We look like twins almost.
Okay.
You really wouldn't be able
Covering any more subjects related. So that's why you got the wrong reaction. This is pathetic. It's pathetic. Welcome back to the Sweet Pea Diaries. It's your girl Sweet Pea, and I'm back with another video. If you are a returning subscriber, welcome back to my channel. And if you are a new subscriber, welcome to the Sweet Pea Diaries. Be sure to like this video, share this video, but most importantly, be sure to subscribe to the channel. Oh, y'all kicking it off already with Super Chat. Look at Psychic Bella Love coming through with the $4.99. $4.99. $4.99. Thank you, Psychic Bella Love. Gotta love her one real exclusive. Comes with all kinds of legal problems attached. Love you, girl. Thanks for catching us up. Thank you, Bella. You know I got y'all. Now, let me tell you this. We are going to be doing two parts to this video, okay? I had some hot tea that I was catching up with, and I had some exclusive receipts that I had to get proof of, and I had to get permission from Azriel Clary's father as through his assistant before I aired this information. See, unlike Tasha K, I have integrity, and I don't just throw out people's information. I don't just throw out receipts without asking, because at the end of the day, we are all human, we are all people, and we all are entitled to privacy. Okay, so without further ado, I'm gonna let y'all I'm gonna give a disclaimer. Now, everything that we are going to be talking about, okay, this is alleged information. We're going to look at the article that is, whatever Tasha messing with ex-prison people and all of this. But the receipt that I have from Azriel Clary's assistant, the father's assistant, this is a real receipt, okay? This is straight from the horse's mouth. This information came straight from Azriel Clary's father's assistant. I have been in contact with them since early this year, February to be exact. They reached out to me, regarding that video that Tasha did back in February. I don't know if you guys remember, but she went on one of her tirades and she accused Azriel's father of giving his daughter a controlled substance. I'm not even going to hold you. I cannot mention, because my video will be demonetized if I mention these specific words. We will read the receipt. We're going to talk about it. And we're going to get into the length that Tasha K goes to get these stories. I keep telling you guys, I have said it from the beginning since I got on YouTube. Since I started doing the celebrity gossip, since I ran into the demon that is Tasha K. This woman goes to all sorts of lengths to get stories. She goes all out to get information. She goes all out to get information. Asia Morris Jackson coming through with the $10. New subscriber, love your channel. Keep your foot on they neck. Thank you, Queen. Now, I'm going to let you guys know right now, I am not going to tolerate any nasty comments about Azriel or her family, because that girl has been through hell and back. The trial that is going on and some of the descriptions that I am hearing during this trial, I am not going to allow this girl to be victim shamed on my platform. I am not going to allow her family to be made out to be criminals, to be made out to be any type of, demons. They're not going to be demonized on my platform now. So I'm just going to ask that you be respectful. We are not going to be disrespectful. Okay. So we remember that going back in February, Tasha K did a video where she mentioned that Azriel was on the C word and that her father was allegedly, and Tasha did not say allegedly. When she did this video, she put this information out as though it was real information, as though it was true. This is what I keep trying to tell people. When you do videos and you are wanting to go viral, at what cost are you going to be willing to go viral? At what cost? At what cost? How far are you willing to go viral? How far are you willing to go to get those 100K views, to try to push 1 million subscribers? How far is this lady willing to go? How far is Tasha willing to go? Well, she went as far as to say that our own father to his child, was providing his daughter with the C word, with illicit substances. Yes. She did a video, and in that video, she accused Azriel's father of that. And they reached out to me because they know that I do videos on Tasha K, Cardi B's lawsuit. And they reached out to me way back in February. And I kept telling you guys during that time when I was covering Tasha K, Cardi B lawsuit, and you guys were dragging me, telling me that I didn't have the right receipts, they were fake, and that they were manufactured, and the judge hadn't signed them, and whoop-de-whoop. And I kept saying, this summary judgment is real, whether or not she lets you know now, or whether or not she lets you know 5 months from now, it's real. And at that time, I kept telling you guys, there are other people that want to sue Tasha K for defamation, for libel. And I kept saying, I cannot reveal my sources just yet. I cannot reveal. But I had this information back in February. But unlike other bloggers, I can keep it to myself. I have, I build confidence and rapport with people, and I will not expose them. I will not. It is not that serious for me. YouTube, receipts, checks, and all that is not that serious for me where I'm willing to expose people. So people's privacy, when they come to me with information and when they come to me for support, I give them that. I give them that because I know all in due time, my dear, all in due time. And today is that time. I waited from February until September 7th to be able to expose this woman again for the narcissist and the nasty witch that she is, to have the audacity to go on her platform and insinuate that that man gave his daughter illicit substances. We're going to get into that receipt. But I heard a little birdie, about several birdies been in my ear today, about some ex-prison officer suspected of giving blogger Tasha K access to R. Kelly's prison files, his prison records, and maybe is this how Tasha had all of that information that she had? Well, we're going to read the little workup that the Chicago Tribune has done on Tasha, before I expose my receipts. R&B superstar R. Kelly had been locked up at Chicago's federal jail for 4 months when a popular YouTube personality touted an inside scoop on the singer's tumultuous relationship with 2 girlfriends still living in his high-rise apartment. Apparently, wanting to keep the women in his camp, R. Kelly allegedly had a friend bring $1,500 in cash to the Trump Tower residence to help pay their bills, blogger Tasha K said in an exclusive video posted on her YouTube channel in November of 2019. One of them, Joycelyn Savage, was angry she'd been kept off Kelly's visitors list, according to Tasha K. The other, Azriel Clary, had left the apartment and not come back, throwing Kelly into a tizzy, she said. How did Tasha K know all of this? Well, she wasn't telling. You know, Tasha, she's got the exclusive. She's got the exclusive receipts. She's got exclusive sources. Well, yeah, she said, she's quoted as saying, yeah, there's a phone tap somewhere, and I'm not going to tell you where it's at. Tasha K told her viewers during the 39-minute video, which has so far collected more than 328,000 views. I have the plug. I'm not going to tell you where I got the information from, but just listen to the damn information, okay? Now it appears federal investigators allegedly know exactly how Tasha K was plugged in. A federal search warrant recently unsealed in Chicago shows that agents seized a laptop from a U.S. Bureau of Prisons officer who was suspected of illegally accessing Kelly's recorded phone calls, emails, visitor logs, and other restricted information during his stay at the Metropolitan Correctional Center on West Van Buren Street. The female officer, who at the time worked as a disciplinary hearing officer at a federal prison in Wisconsin, accessed Kelly's records more than 150 times in a 6-month period in 2019, even though the officer was not assigned to the MCC and had no official reason to be looking them up, according to the 24-page document obtained by the Tribune. The officer, identified only as Officer A, also emailed herself a 12-page scan of Kelly's jail records, according to an affidavit from an investigator with the U.S. Justice Department's Inspector General's office. The officer retired in December 2019, according to the affidavit, and she has not been charged. The unsealing of the search warrant comes in the middle of Kelly's racketeering trial in New York on charges alleging he was the head of a criminal enterprise that for decades recruited girls and young women and held them against their will to satisfy Kelly's illegal appetites. Kelly is identified in the warrant only as inmate A, though he's described as a nationally recognized celebrity whose criminal case has received media attention. Sources confirmed the investigation and videos referenced in the federal document lineup with Kelly-related videos posted on YouTube. In an emailed statement Tuesday, a BOP spokesman wrote the Bureau could not comment on issues pending investigation for privacy, safety, and security reasons. The documents offer a glimpse into the unbridled cottage industry that has sprung up on social media since the allegations against Kelly exploded in 2019 with the Lifetime docuseries Surviving R. Kelly, which eventually led to federal indictments in Brooklyn and Chicago, as well as similar charges in Cook County. Since then, Kelly's supporters and detractors have devoted countless hours on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and Instagram, parsing every last detail of the singer's life and the charges against him. When a South suburban woman posted Kelly's $100,000 bail in the Cook County case in February of 2019, she instantly became a hot topic of conversation, with some bloggers on social media calling for a boycott of the restaurant she owned, while others wrongfully identified her as the operator of a Southside daycare. As the trial has been unfolding in New York, one blogger who posts under the name Infamous Sylvia has even been using actors to read aloud from the trial transcripts, creating what she bills as role reenactment. So everybody is getting in on this trial. But perhaps none of the gossip mongers has been as successful as Miss Tasha K, whose celebrity news dispatches on YouTube, Unwind with Tasha K, regularly garner hundreds of thousands of views and presumably significant advertising dollars. The 39-year-old Atlanta-based blogger, whose real name is LaTasha K, often touts her videos as offering exclusive information and insight into Kelly's world, with interviews of key players as well as updates on the allegations, including many that go far beyond even the most salacious details offered in court. According to the warrant, the warden of Chicago's MCC first reported to BOP Internal Affairs on November 22, 2019, that Tasha K had revealed sensitive law enforcement information regarding the celebrity identified as Kelly, including information that would have been known to BOP employees who had monitored inmate A's telephone calls or accessed the recordings of those calls. The warrant mentions 3 specific videos posted by Tasha K that are all still publicly viewable on YouTube. Among them was a November 8, 2019 video titled Exclusive, New R. Kelly Enablers Revealed, where she appears to scroll through her cell phone while reading a summary of a recent call between Kelly and Savage that was recorded on the jail's system. I got some explosive information, Tasha K says, after taking a sip of wine from a large goblet. Oh, child, they said she sipped wine from a large cup, honey. She sipped wine from a large cup, okay? She sipped that wine, they said, from a large cup. So Rod called Jocelyn, and she was crying hysterically. She said Azriel was leaving the Trump Tower, and she was not coming back. Now, I told you I got a plug, so this is all facts. Now, y'all know Tasha is known for exclusives. She's got sources. Everyone runs to Tasha K. Like I told y'all, she pays people. You think that this person from the jail just ran these receipts to Tasha K for free? Oh, no, ma'am. But that will be uncovered as well. Trust me when I tell you. Another video posted on December 22nd, 2019 was titled, R. Kelly Released. Emails proves he can't read or write. According to the affidavit, the 16-minute video, which has had more than 512,000 views as of Tuesday, features Tasha K reading verbatim from emails Kelly purportedly sent from jail to Savage a month earlier, including details of how he misspelled the word hi as hey, H-A-I. I'm going to put it up here because this is considered, she said, I'm not going to put it up here because this is considered somebody's private information or whatever, she says, using air quotes as she looks down at her phone. But you know my word, trust me. Kiwi could not immediately be reached out for comment on Tuesday. Well, why couldn't she be reached out for comment on Tuesday? She's busy running around YouTube stalking Cardi B. She's really running around YouTube trying to take credit for getting Nosy Ho's channel taken down. Why can't she be contacted for comment? She's running around trying to take credit for Nosy Ho's channels being taken down. She's running around stalking All About the Trees. She's running around stalking Armand Wiggins. She's running around stalking all of these YouTubers, stalking Cardi B, worrying about what's going on in Cardi B's life. But when the Chicago Tribune reached out to you for comment, you couldn't be reached? Girl, you know where but right over there in Lawrenceville. Didn't you say everybody knows where the fuck I live? And not a motherfucker been to me yet. So why can't they contact you, Kiwi? Where are you, Kiwi? Girl, you know where but in that basement. You know where but in that basement of Kiwi Studios. A review of Officer A's logins to the Bureau of Prisons internal information system meanwhile showed that the officer had improperly accessed Kelly's records 153 times between July 15, 2019, when Kelly first arrived at the MCC, and December 12, 2019, shortly before her retirement, according to the warrant. So see, this girl knew she was about to retire. She knew that R. Kelly was there. She knew that information was going to be worth a few dollars, and I'm pretty sure she probably sold it for little or nothing to Tasha K. During that time, the officer also accessed and printed out Kelly's visitor logs and payments made into and out of his commissary account, which included the names of people sending money to Kelly while he was in jail, according to the warrant. On November 13, 2019, the officer sent herself a 12-page scan of Kelly's jail records from her official BOP email account to a Gmail address registered to her, according to the warrant. Among the information in that scan was a log of Kelly's emails, including some later divulged by Tasha K in her video blog. The warrant sought permission to search Officer A's desktop computer for any evidence of a crime, including any internet searches of R. Kelly, as well as financial transactions or discussion of payments with Tasha K. So this just goes to show you how the length that this woman goes to get information, to publicly disseminate information that does not belong to her, that does not have any business being on social media. And the person that worked at the jail, how stupid can you be to use your actual account from the jail and send it to yourself, your own Gmail account, as if it was not going to be uncovered? This is absolutely a crime. You cannot access information, public or not, whether or not, his criminal, situation or whatever he's going through is public record. Honey, those jail records are not. That was evidence and, paperwork that was going to be used in this trial. That absolutely had no business being given to Tasha K. And girl, you didn't even get 1 million views. You still sitting at 512,000 views. You did all of this thinking that you were going to go viral and it was going to get millions of views, and it's still only sitting at 512,000 views. It has not even broken 1 million views. All of that for nothing. And now, what do you think? What do you think is going to happen to Tasha K? This is what happens when pride comes before your fall, when a haughty spirit before your destruction. This is the epitome of pride coming before a fall, a haughty spirit before destruction. You have went all through these YouTube streets as if you are untouchable, as if everyone gives Tasha K receipts, receipts, receipts. Every receipt that Tasha is given is legal. No, ma'am. She pays for receipts. She goes all out in the name of trying to destroy people's reputations, people's name. She goes all out. And this was a girl, a young girl, young girls that were being victimized by R. Kelly, but all she could think of was an angle. All she could think of was an angle and how she was going to go viral. All she was thinking of was, give me the information. I need to get my hands on that information. And now look at you. Look at you now. Look at you now. Now, how can you spin this? Please, winos in the chat, if you're here and in the bushes, please let us know, how are you going to spin this? How are you going to get your mammy out of this? How are you going to talk and spin this narrative? That she feels so entitled to have people's prison records, information that is not readily known to the public, that is for lawyers and judges and people to be looking at. She feels entitled that she should be having this information. All for YouTube. There is a certain level, there is a certain, a level that you should go for YouTube videos. You should not be willing to go so far as to be committing crimes for paperwork, for so-called receipts. You are now committing crimes for paperwork. You're going that far for receipts. Just do like I do. Just have integrity. Just be nice to people. Try doing that. Try being real. Try showing, your side as a woman, as a human being, as a mother, as a wife, as a Black woman. Try being a stand-up person in the community, and maybe you could get receipts that are viable, that aren't obtained illegally. The lengths that we go. Now, I told you guys, this is not the only situation that Tasha now finds herself in. As I stated, back in February, Tasha K did a video where she alluded to the fact that Azriel Clary's father gave her controlled substances. She did a video trying to insinuate, she did not say allegedly, she put this information, she committed defamation, basically libel. Really, she committed libel because anytime you accuse someone of a criminal act, that's just like over the top. That is more than defamation. You are now committing libel. Libel is when you accuse someone of a crime. Not when you defame their character, but when you accuse them of a crime. So when you accuse this man of partaking and giving his child illicit substances, you broke the law. You committed libel. You defamed them. You committed libel against this man's name. And so much so that they started, his team, him, started reaching out to the Sweet Pea Diaries, and I've been in communication with them since February, asking this right here. Good morning, Sweet Pea. My name is... I absolutely love your commentary. I actually watched a video you did regarding Tasha K on how she slanders people, etc. You made mention of the kind of attorney she would have needed for her defamation case against Cardi B. Tasha K has actually made some false allegations without saying allegedly, just outright lies. I'm one of the assistants of Angelo Clary. He's the father of Azriel Clary. Tasha K called Azriel a crackhead, among other things. Tasha had the audacity to say Mr. Clary is his own daughter's supplier, which is a lie, among other things. I wanted to know if you know of any good defamation attorneys in the Georgia area that would take his case. I know you also mentioned you have a team of lawyers as well. I would gladly appreciate it if you would let me know if you know of any attorneys that would be beneficial to Mr. Clary's case. Thank you so much for reading my DM. I look forward to hearing from you. Now, I've been in contact with them. I have been in contact with the assistant, and today they are just trying to, they want to support Azriel. Her father is more worried about her peace of mind and her sanity as he gets her through this trial. He wants to get her through the trial before he, gets wrapped up in, going forward with a possible defamation situation with Tasha K. Tasha K could possibly be in legal trouble with Angelo Clary. You cannot just go on live rants and accuse people of things that you have no proof, you have no solid evidence, and you just go on rants and tirades and people cheer you on in the chat. For all of those that are not clear on what liable is, I will tell you the difference is, like I said, when you accuse someone of a crime, and this is why, the reason why I know that the difference between defamation, libel, slander, libel, and defamation, because when they reached out to me, I reached out to my attorney and I told them what the situation was. And the attorney recommended that if they were going to pursue anything, that they pursue a libel case. Because if you accuse a person of a crime, you are defaming their character, but you are accusing them of committing a crime. Saying that someone gave their child a controlled substance and they are the supplier, that is accusing someone of committing a crime. So the attorney recommended that libel be a better, pursuit, because this is serious. You cannot just go on YouTube and just accuse people of things and you have nothing to back it up. So Tasha, you are just getting out of this lawsuit with Cardi B. You have not even wrapped that up. That is not even done. You are going before a jury in October to determine whether you're going to be paying $75,000 or more. And then you possibly have other legal troubles coming down the pipe with Angelo Clary. He's not going to let this go. He's not letting it slide. He is not going to let this go. You made these comments. You went and you were so confident and you were so sure when you made these comments. You didn't care about anybody. You didn't care. All you cared about was clicks and views, because that's the name of the game for Tasha K. She cares only about clicks and views. She says, and she's quoted as saying many times, she can make a lie go viral. She can make any story go viral. She often tells these stories and she often exposes these stories knowing that they are lies. Knowing that there are lies. Knowing that you have had a hand in paying for information that does not belong to you, information that you should not have been having any access to. The person at the jail should not even have been getting involved in that. So now you retired from the jail. That tells me that this is not some young person. If you have retired from a career as whatever you're doing at this jail, you know better. You know better than to risk your pension, your retirement on accessing records that were to give to a blogger. How much did you get paid for that? Probably wasn't even nothing compared to what you're going to lose. A pension, retirement. If you're retiring, you're eligible to retire from the jail. That means that you put in work. That means that you've been working there for some time. It didn't say that she quit or that she resigned. It said retirement. So that means that this person worked at the jail for some time and they had absolutely been there for a very long time and they retired from the correctional facility or, whatever. So Daily Mail Murder says, just my 2 cents. I really don't want to see a mother go to prison, especially a decent one. Miss Sweet Pea, yes, it may be better case to sue on the grounds of libel. Now, I don't know whether she's a good mother or not. I have no idea what Tasha does in her private life with her children. Children are off limits. I do not discuss what people do with their kids. That has nothing to do with the fact that she got records that did not belong to her. She paid for someone else's records so that she can post salacious information on her platform, so that she can sit there with her phone and appear to have information that no one else has access to. It was worth it for her. She loves to sit there and present it like she's polished. She's got the lights on. She got the commercials playing. She got the ads rolling. And everyone is thinking that Tasha K is a famous YouTuber. She's got all the exclusives. But what lengths did she go to obtain those exclusives? If I got to break the law to get exclusives, I don't want them. You can keep your exclusives. If I have to entice someone else to risk their retirement for my exclusives and financial gain, you can keep your exclusives. I don't want them. All for YouTube status. Tasha is a narcissist through and through. She cares more about what the public and what people think of her than she cares about the law, than she cares about her family, than she cares about her children that you are mentioning. Because if she cared, she would not go to those lengths. She would not risk her freedom for YouTube videos. She has risked it all to remain where? To remain where? Where is she really even at? Where is she really even at this point? She's at the top? Where? How? With what? Go on over there and look at that catalog. Some videos haven't even broken 100K views. Some videos haven't even garnered 50K views at all. So where is Tasha K even at this point? Is Tasha K still the GOAT? Is Tasha K still the queen of YouTube? Does Tasha K even have the platform that everyone thinks she has? Does she even still have that status? Is she still even at the top of her game? No, not in my eyes. Not in my eyes. You have people that don't even have the amount of subscribers that are doing the same amount of numbers, turning in the same amount of financials as she is at the end of the month. Tasha K is struggling. Tasha K is struggling. She is struggling and she's willing to do anything. She's willing to do anything for clicks and views. So she better worry about trying to clean up. She better clean house because she is in potential legal trouble with the Clarys. They are not going to let it go. They are not going to let it go, my dear. They're not going to let it go. So, honey, Olga, Sadiq, whatever his name is, y'all better start getting ready for another situation because, word on the curb is coming. It could be potentially coming down the pike. I mean, I showed you the receipt. I showed you the DM between the assistant and myself, And I had this information since February. I told you guys I was in contact with, with other people that were interested in possibly filing taking legal action against Tasha K and her accusations and her, her salaciousness. When will it end? When will she stop? When will she get tired of it? But see, this is what happens when you put all your eggs in one basket. When all you have is YouTube, when all you have is clicks and views, your life is dependent on how many people click on a video. Oh, high noon, this is an epic comment. She then sat in that chair, spreading people business at the misfortune of people, and she doesn't care the damage or risk. So it is what it is. Absolutely. You were willing, just spinning around in that chair, just spinning around till you got dizzy. And you really thought that you could pull off something like this, that you were above the law, that it doesn't apply to you, that you could pay someone to get information so you could go live and act like you are somehow gaining information that no one else got. Yeah, of course no one else had the information because no one else was willing to break into systems and commit a crime in order to give a blogger some goddamn paperwork. And what was it even? What was it even worth? What did the information even say? Like proving that girls were leaving in and out of the apartment. Like what was it that he spelled the word high wrong? You risked it all for that? Child, if I was going to get some information, it had to be better than that. It had to be better than that. But see, like I said, it is the thirsty bloodsuckers out here in YouTube land that you guys care more about the messiness and you care more about that type of material than you do people that are actually trying to bring content. You will watch mess before you actually watch content. So if a person is pressured and they feel like they got to constantly bring it, you put them in a position like this. It's like, where am I going to get my next exclusive? Where am I going to get my next receipt? It's like, she can't wait. You see how I sat on that information? I sat on that information from February till now, months. And even before I went live, I reached out to them asking, could I give information? I even worked with them on the title of my video to make sure that legally and, just human decency, that they appreciate me having that, hey, do you mind if I do this? They appreciate that. Because I knew, eventually I'll be able to air it. Eventually I'll be able to speak about it. But when you're a Tasha K, when you're a shark like that and you don't care about other people, you have to put this information out. You got to do it right now. I need it right now because I need to get that next month's check. I need my clicks and views to be up there. I need my clicks and my views. So I'm not going to ask anybody any permission. I'm just going to roll with it. I'm going to put it out as an exclusive. I don't care if they're lies. I'm putting it out. I'm not asking anyone. I'm not working with anyone. And when the backlash comes, I'll deal with it because it's going to give me more traffic. All in the name, all of this is now done in the name of clicks, views, and YouTube. Clicks, views, YouTube checks. And I'm telling you, it's not even like, if you see these checks, YouTube does not pay what you guys think. I keep telling you that. Tasha has made the public think that she is some type of rich millionaire off of YouTube, and she is not. That's why she is so pressed to get exclusives, to keep coming with receipts, and she don't care how she goes about getting them. She don't care. So, child, get ready, get your coin together. Get your coin together, because it's going to be more people and more people coming out the woodwork. Get your coin together. Get your coin together, girl. Get your coin. And Tasha, I have a question, because I know that you watch my videos. I know that you watch. Was it worth it? This is to Tasha K. This message is specifically to Tasha K. I'm going to close it out by speaking specifically to you. Tasha K, this goes to you. Was it really worth it? All that you did, everything that you did to get, you stepped over everyone, you played dirty, you lost friends and acquaintances. Was it worth it? You're almost at 1 million subscribers. Was it worth it? No friends. You're loathed all through YouTube. You have no, deals on the table other than Pangea, the Coochie Wash, the current debit cards that anybody could, they're not really credit cards. They're debit cards. They're got high interest rates. They're pushing them on Black people because, they're the only people dumb enough to use a current debit card. Was it worth it? You keep telling us that you're in talks with networks. We don't see any network deals. We keep seeing other people just keep flying by. You got Funky Dineva. He's on Fox Soul. You got Jason Lee, Pissy Lee. You call him Pissy Lee. Pissy Lee has a show on Fox Soul. T.S. Madison, she's on WeTV. She's all over the place doing her. And poor Tasha K, she's still sitting on YouTube with us. She's still sitting on YouTube in the celebrity gossip space, recycling stories, recycling videos. Sis, was it worth it? What did you gain? Marriage in shambles. Girl, was it worth it? I just don't think it was. I just don't. I don't think you didn't think it out. You didn't think it out. You just, I gotta get these views. God damn it. I gotta get these views. What I gonna do next? I gotta get these views, damn it. I gotta get shot. I gotta get these views. What are we gonna do now? Child. Ooh, thank you, Miss Swapna. It's just sad, It's just really sad. It's really sad. I thank God that I have integrity, and I thank God that it's just not that important for me to go viral. I feel like, it's just going to happen organically. If it happens, it happens. But I'm not going to just be that one that climbs on the back of others that just do anything to go viral. Like, it's just not that important. At the end of the day, my integrity and what people think of me means more to me, and it matters. So that's what I'm in this for. I'm in this for integrity. and to keep my name good in these streets. Like when people see me giving, I have a DM, they got a DM for me, and they see an opportunity coming down from me, they're going to click on it and they're going to be like, yay, it's Sweet Pea. I'm down. I'm down to work with her because I have integrity and I'm going to treat people right. I'm going to treat people with respect. It's just not that important for me. So you guys, y'all pray for Tasha, honey. And, this is what happens when you are greedy. This is greed. This is YouTube greed. And this is what happens when you're willing to go all out for clicks and views, for videos. You are willing to go all out. This situation that Tasha finds herself in with the whole gathering the receipts from the jail, that's criminal. That's criminal. It's criminal. And everyone's saying, oh, Tasha could be going to jail. I'm not going to take it that far, but it is criminal. It is criminal in nature. I'm not going to say that it carries jail time, but it is criminal. And especially if there was some type of financial transactions that, changed hands, that exchanged hands. Like if they had any type of financial transactions, oh, absolutely, you're breaking the law. Yeah. So, you guys, that's all I got. I ain't got no more. You guys be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you to all of the new subscribers. Thank you for the super chats, and thank you to all the mods, subscribers, and everybody that's in the building. We got 150 people here. Go ahead and hit that like button. It's free 99. Hit that like button. And I will be back in a little while, probably in about another hour or so. We have another exclusive from All About the Trees. She has some pretty shocking receipts again on Tasha K, honey, and some more tea she's exposing about the alleged affair that Tasha had with her best friend. Or she's got receipts kind of like showing between Daytime Tea Time and Tasha K, where Tasha's seeming to admit that she may possibly, allegedly, had an affair with this woman, honey. So yeah, we're going to be coming on back on tonight. We're going to be talking about it. And like I said, we always come with the nasty, dirty receipts. So you guys have a good night. I'll be back. I'll be back in about an hour or two. So sit back, rewind, catch the replay, and just wait on it. I'll be back. Okay? Bye.
Check that